Hey everyone, Adam here from Risen Games. Today I want to go over the different weapons and equipment that you can use to customize your ship. Each class has 3 unique weapons, and right now we're going to go over the pilots. So, the pilot starts out with 2 machine guns, one on each side of the ship, that are used to, they do some moderate damage, and they only hit a single enemy, but they're relatively quick, and it's a good all-around weapon. So we'll just bring in some pirates to show you what the machine guns can do against an enemy. If you hit with both, it actually does some pretty heavy damage. But as you can see, the ship layout is down here in the bottom, and you can see the 2 machine guns. We have cost and weight and damage. What the weight does is that takes away from your ship's speed, and if you go to increase your speed, you have to watch out for how much weight you're putting on. So the second gun type that the pilot has is the Flak Gun. So if we go ahead and buy this and just put it in our 3rd weapon slot, you'll see that we actually start shooting a 3rd weapon every time we fire. So what the flak does, it's pretty light damage, but it does it in an area of effect attack, which is very useful in like big groups of pirates. So you can see up here, it damages all of them fairly quickly. Alright, and so now let's take a look at the 3rd weapon. So the 3rd weapon for the pilot is the Torpedo. And now, I just used a button to switch out all of the items that are in the shop, but when you're playing the game, what will happen is every few waves, like 3 to 4, the shopkeeper will switch out what he has to offer. So let's go ahead and grab the Torpedo weapon and replace the Flak Gun. You can also see that if you made a mistake, you'll be able to buy back what you just had as long as you drag and drop over it. It'll put your old item back up into the shop. Alright, so let's take a look. So when you fire the Torpedo, it moves slowly, but it does heavy damage to a single target. So it's really good against, heavy pirates or a boss. So you can see it do some damage up here. It's pretty hard to use effectively on light pirates. Alright, so now, other than weapons, there's a few other items that you can equip to your ship. These are 2 of them. So, there's a cargo hold, in which that increases the amount of scrap that you can carry before you have to bring it back to the base. You'll see in the top right here by the mini-map that your cargo bay has a limit, and once you hit it, you won't be able to carry anymore, so you have to go deliver it back to base. Now, you don't really usually have to run into that too much in the beginning of the game, but as you start getting into the later points of the game, there's a lot of scrap on the field, and you're going to need a bigger cargo bay to be able to carry it. The other item you can equip is armor. So what that'll do is make it so your ship takes less damage from enemies. And then the last thing is engines. Now the engines are really great. It boosts the speed of your ship, and that's incredibly noticeable after you equip it, especially on someone like the pilot, who is normally a really slow class. So it lets you fly around a lot faster. So the last thing I want to show you about equipment is the rarity of equipment. So the way the system works right now, it's a color-coded system. So you can see I decked my ship out with 3 flak cannons now that are more rare. So it goes white or gray, then green, blue, yellow, orange, and then red in rarity. And each rarity is better than the last, going all the way up to red. So I've equipped myself with some orange armor, an orange engine, and then some 3 flak cannons to do a lot of AoE damage. So let's take a look at how a really upgraded ship will work against a lot of enemies. I've also got my rapid fire ability as the pilot, so you can see a fully upgraded ship is just as good as any tower, if not better. So I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at all of the equipment for the pilot and customization options. Like I said earlier, the weapons are unique to each class, but the equipment is the same. There's armor, engines, and cargo holds for everyone. But that's all I'm going to show you today. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for a video next week showing some other part of the game. Thanks, guys. Bye.